throws me off, Chesney.
Yeah.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen and creatures of the internet world, welcome to another episode of 20 Minutes Till Pickup. If you've never seen this show before, well done. And if you have seen this show before, I'm sorry, it's still awful. In fact, this time it might be twice as awful because I've got two co-hosts. But it'll be healthy and awful because they're healthy, and it'll be adorable, healthy and awful because they're adorable too. Does that make sense?
He's got a broken arm.
Did you have to interrupt before I'd even introduced my guest?
Did you have to make a mistake before you even started?
What mistake did I make? You're not on screen. Yes, you're not on yet. We're on a single.
Sorry, would you hurry up then? Yeah. We're getting bored over here. It's going to be 15 minutes to pick up in a minute. Ladies, gentlemen, and creatures of the internet world, please welcome my co-hosts this week, Chesney and Krissy Hawkes. Woo! Sing like it's your birthday. How awesome is that? Chesney's actual real wife. Cheers. Am I punching above my weight, Lynn?
Kinda.
A little bit.
Well, you know, but yeah.
I deserve it. I'm a pop star.
You are a pop. He is a pop star. You know what? It's funny because like we record this, obviously, in our studio, which is upstairs in our house, and it also is sometimes our guest room. And when people come here, they see the setup, and then they'll go, huh? Which chair did Chesney sit on? And then they sit on your chair. Yeah, I don't want to tell you that because you're wounded.
Yes, I am. I broke my arm falling off a bicycle.
Whose bicycle was it?
A brand new one as well.
Oh. So it was a girl's bike.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So you broke your arm falling
Naked
off
cameraman.
a lady's
That's
bicycle.
making assumptions, Mark.
Yeah, right?
Off the Christmas list.
Girls, have you ever tried?
Done.
Girls' bikes are hard to ride.
Can I swear it's not a girl's bike?
Yes, it is. You're a girl and it's yours. So technically it's a girl's bike.
It's a girl's bike.
Oh,
I'm with you.
Technicality.
Can I ask, what is the difference between a girl's bike and a gentleman's bike? Is it a saddle
the
position?
bar.
Normally the bar for us is positioned high so that we can fall on it really easily and hurt ourselves. But women's nicely kind of curved so that you don't fall on your
I
undercarriage.
think that's
They
because...
set the bar lower for a lady.
That's what I was going to say. But just you carry on interrupting because obviously you're off screen and so nobody can see.
Good job, because he's still naked.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? This is kind of less podcast, more domestic friction.
I think
between two
I like
couples.
domestic friction.
Domestic friction.
That's a
Hey,
new-
that could be a crime
yeah.
drama. A crime drama. Guess what? It's like this couple, right? And they're married, but they're detectives, right?
Domestic friction.
That's really good.
That can go on a lot of different planes.
Yeah, no, totally. That's phone CBS now, right? And guess what? They've got a will they, won't they relationship because they used to be married, but now they're divorced, but they're thinking about getting back together again, and now they're detectives.
Domestic friction.
That is awesome.
Do it in the
Right.
domestic friction tonight on CBS.
That's awesome. You've done acting, haven't you? You do acting as well, don't you? Did you meet? You didn't meet when you were acting, didn't you?
No, it's kind of a new thing for Chris. I've kind of been on and off acting. It's not really kind of my main
Would you just
thing.
act when you've broken your arm? Can't play the guitar, so I'm doing some acting now.
Yeah, it's just a way to get out of a few gigs, really.
Oh,
me off.
do some. Oh, must be time for acting.
Chris, I can't. I need help with
Can
something.
you reach me the beer over
Do
there?
you have to
Can't
put his
walk.
pants on for him and stuff like that? Because
I
there are
did put my
ladies
socks
out.
on once
In the
at
beginning. The first week, he
There are
needed
ladies
some
out there
extra
who would dream about that.
About putting my socks on. I don't know about that.
Oh yeah. Oh. So acting. Sorry, I
Yes.
interrupted. Oh, it's time to do some acting, right?
Well, my acting was like, I starred in a film with Roger Daltrey when I was very young.
Is he nice?
Yes.
Do you know? I heard that he collects trains. Does
I
he
don't know that
collect-
about Roger.
I heard
You're
from
not that
someone.
close.
Yeah, he collects not big trains, not like in a kind of Jay Leno.
Oh, no, in a
The
kind of a model trains.
trains.
That would surprise me,
Oh, really?
to be honest. Yeah, he
Was
does.
he too rock and roll for
Yeah,
that?
he's quite rock and roll. He is very rock and roll. He's lovely, and in as much as like when I first started and met him, he definitely took me under his wing
Yeah.
in a fatherly way.
Oh.
And we still know Rog from
Yeah, we took the kids up to go see him, and we did that big walk around the lakes and stuff. That was nice.
Has he got his own lakes?
Oh yeah, he has a huge farm.
Yeah.
Like he's a fisherman, isn't he? So he's got like the salmon farm.
He's a fisherman?
Yeah. Like
What? I would never have thought that he was and the man who sang "I Hope I Die Before I Get Old" is a fisherman.
Yeah, a salmon fisherman, fly fishing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that rather than the worms.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? I don't like the worms. The
How
worms.
tall is he?
He's not tall. I think 5'7".
Yeah, I think that's
5'8",
pretty.
maybe.
You know, for some people that's tall.
Yes.
Not in this house, but like
Just,
in
a lot of singers are small.
singers are small.
And if you're
Actually,
small, you shouldn't really be fishing because people, you know,
will think you're bait, especially if you wear a big feathered headdress. Like,
that's all they know.
Boney M, right? The whole of Boney M, they could have done fly fishing just by jumping, because they were the big feathers. No, singers are small. Have you noticed that?
I don't know really.
Well,
Who-
I'm not
who
saying
else?
you're small.
No, I
Well,
don't
I
realise
remember
that.
talking to a lady who
I'm
managed
average
some.
size, me, really.
A lady who managed some Spice Girls, and she said that the Spice Girls are
They're
quite
tiny.
diminutive.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
never met any of
Sporty
them.
Spice
but,
looks like she would be tall to
Yeah,
me.
but she's not.
But not really.
You know the other thing that's weird about Sporty Spice is she's very beautiful, actually.
Oh yeah.
You know,
gorgeous.
like of the Spice Girls, you're like, she's not very beautiful, but she is really
Yeah.
beautiful.
I always
She's
thought
like,
she was my favourite.
was she what? Were you jealous
Oh,
of
no.
the thing?
This is news.
Oh, sore arm. Oh, I need
Oh,
to
my
do
arm,
some
my
acting. Go visit Sporty
Put my
Spice.
socks on.
Yeah. Sport.
Cheers.
Have you had to, oh, cheers.
How do
And
you do
you
with that
got your
on?
Chesney
Aw.
Hawkes mug. Chesney Hawkes
Nice.
mug. I have my ale mug. Hey,
Krissy bought her own.
yeah, do you ever drink from a Chesney Hawkes mug? Do you ever
That's
drink
not a euphemism.
drink from a Chesney? No, that's not code. That's
No code.
not code. But do you ever drink from a Chesney Hawkes mug and go, that's my man?
That's definitely not something she would do. I can answer for her in that
No.
respect. Try it. See if it works.
All right,
Go on.
go. No, but you have to do it so that you can see the picture. Look.
I think my acting will be tested.
Yeah. Go on.
That's my man.
That worked. See,
for
look,
me.
it worked for him.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, baby,
It's
put my
gonna be a
socks
beautiful
on.
night. It's gonna be beautiful.
Put my socks on for me, baby.
Yeah, you can try that.
Spearmint tea it is.
Spearmint, that's
Spearmint tea. You ever
I
tried
went for
spearmint tea?
spearmint.
It's a little
What's the
interesting.
difference between spearmint and peppermint?
Well, one of them makes a better toothpaste.
That's true. So this is
Isn't
part
it just the
toothpaste.
shape?
I don't know.
Because I would assume that, do you know what, we should call up Roger Daltrey. I bet you he's got mint on his farm. We'll go, hey, Roger, come away from the fishing. Tell us
We
the
want to know
difference.
the difference between
Spearmint and...
I'll tell you what, I'll send him an email
Yeah.
and I'll come back to you with the
Well,
answer.
because we're going to do Hawks Christmas special. You know that with
Fabulous.
the whole load of the Hawks.
Are you going to fit us all in here? There's a whole
Oh, I
load of
think
us.
so. How many Hawkses are we looking at?
Well,
we're looking
you
at
know,
a flock of Hawks.
few.
My parents,
few.
it's like a gaggle. My
It's
parents,
a dump of Ferguson's.
Is Keely
frankly.
coming down?
my parents and my sister. So
Yeah.
I love your sister. Hey, will you all sing? You could all sing.
yes,
Do you sing?
Yes.
in the shower.
Do you sing?
She can sing.
I like to sing. I really
Yeah.
enjoy singing, but I am not a singer.
We sang together at
Yes.
my party.
Yes.
What did you sing?
Exactly.
Was it Those Boots Were Made
Those
for Walking?
Boots, yeah.
I had karaoke at my birthday party and
You couldn't get Ratchford off, right?
oh, it was very funny. Ratchford was on all the time. It was very funny.
But it was really good.
It was good.
It was really
It was
good.
good.
Yeah, it was
I
a
missed
great
it.
night.
I was
I
in the
know.
motherland.
Yeah. Oh, were you acting at the time? Was your arm
My arm
broken?
was a little bit.
Hey, you
Can't
were
do
cooking.
karaoke. My arm.
He was
You were
I was
cooking.
cooking.
He was
Yeah.
cooking.
That's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
See, it's MasterChef. Was it celebrity? How
Celebrity
far in
MasterChef.
did you get?
I got to the semi-finals of
Yeah.
the MasterChef.
No
Yeah, he
way.
did well, and he learned a lot.
Yeah.
He slacked off
Oh, really?
I was hoping you weren't going to bring that up, to be
Do
honest.
you?
now.
Do
Oh,
you
he's
cook?
really slacked off.
Yeah, you know what? You said he would cook us a meal.
I know.
Yeah,
We
I
were
never
meant to
did,
be
did
getting
I?
a meal and nothing happened. What happened?
I don't know.
Meow! Meow,
Very
Robert!
good.
I can't do
Yeah.
any cooking anymore. I'm awful sorry,
I
Mr.
did-
MasterChef.
You know, what am I going to do?
Because you were meant to be playing gigs and everything, weren't you? And you're not.
Yeah, I cancelled a gig here, and I also cancelled one at home as well. But
That wasn't because
that
of
wasn't
your
because
arm.
of the arm, though. I
That
probably
was
wouldn't
something
have
But
it.
else.
here is the home, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I said home, but I meant
You know,
back in the
like
motherland.
Back in the old country.
In the old country.
In
country.
The old country. Is it like, have you ever been asked, because this time of year, you don't know this out here in America, I don't think, but like, there's a sort of Christmas tradition back in the old country where they have that I'm a celebrity, get me out of here thing.
It's on right now.
Duncan's in it. Our friend Duncan's in it.
Oh, and is he doing the eating the bugs? And
I
We
don't-
haven't been
seen
watching
any of
it.
it.
We need
Yeah.
to catch
We
up
really
on
should.
It.
Is he
Yeah.
still at home? Who knows? He might
don't
not still
know.
be in.
What's Duncan? What does
Duncan Bannatyne.
Oh, yeah, the thing. Is he short?
No, he's reasonably tall. He's
Probably about my height. So yeah,
No,
relatively
he's
short.
a little bit taller.
Is
than
he?
me. Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
put
I
his
We need to
socks
Google
on?
that one.
No. I have not.
It was a very no.
I am not touching another man's feet.
How very,
What
very dare you?
are you saying? I just, I was like, you know what height he is? I'm trying to think of anybody that I've put socks on for. Apart from my kids.
He's 5'11".
Yeah.
Oh, so he is taller than me. Ah,
damn. What are you, 5'7"?
8.5.
9.
It's good
That's
because
what I
I
put on
can
the
just
forms.
I can pack you in my handbag and just take you out when I'm
Whisk
feeling
away.
and go, oh, do some acting for me, Chesney.
Oh man.
Oh, he did this reading at Colfax School the other day of the Giving
Aw.
Tree. And he took his helmet and he had the sling on, because he puts a sling on if he's out in a group of people too. And he was
do.
just telling the little kids, because, he really smacked his head hard.
I landed on my head. Lynn. I
Thank
really
God
did.
he had the helmet,
Yeah.
because it was one of those. And it's just, it's just a radial head fracture, but it's in that sense of with showing these kids, bless them, how the importance of.
I held up my.
Of that
I
helmet.
should have brought it now because it's got this,
Yeah.
the British flag across it. It was quite a cool helmet, and I kind of held it up to the kids. I said, "This is my best friend now."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
"How
It was
many?
really
how many
sweet.
of you guys wear these?" And 3/4 of them put their hands up. I said, "Right, I want all of your hands up from now on because this saved my life."
Oh,
Yeah.
and did they cry? Did you make them cry?
Oh, they all were in tears.
Were
It was-
they
it was
crying? Did you make them cry?
Amazing. It was my performance that brought it on. My
What
acting.
were you singing?
Very good.
I don't know why I said that. It just
It was
happened.
funny though.
The door opened and you couldn't help.
It was it. I set it up. You
Yeah.
batted away.
Yeah.
So anyway, I asked you a question about 4 hours ago that I just completely talked over, which was, how did you guys meet? It wasn't through
that's right.
acting.
No, it wasn't. I was working modeling over in England.
I knew that you were a model. I mean, even if we weren't mates, and I knew that I know she was a model. In fact, when you go to party, never have a friend who's a model. Do you know that? Never have a friend. who's a
Wives are all
model.
right, but not friends.
Oh, it's a nightmare. You go into a party and people are like, oh hi. Isn't it?
Thanks.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
you
So
were
I
modeling.
was modeling, and Chesney was singing.
Or was he?
We are the pop star model.
But it was the 4th of July, and I was over there, and another friend of mine who was also from the States, we said, let's go out and celebrate. It's just us. So we were going to go out with her roommate, who knew this pub close to where they lived, and a friend of theirs, it wasn't Chesney, was singing. So yeah, sure, let's go. And when we got there, Chesney and his roommate were up at the bar, and my friend's roommate, Simon, knew them, and we just got introduced straight away. And so from that moment on, got introduced. Hi, what do you have to drink? He asked me, and I said a pint. And he was just like, oh.
A model who drinks a pint of beer.
Yeah.
That was love at
That was
first
it.
beer.
That's it. From then on. So
Love at first pint.
Aw, how many years was that though?
20.
20 years ago, that was.
No way.
Yeah.
20.
No way.
Yeah, we've been married for 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think because you do all the juicing, healthy Korean doctor, lion cow
I'm
thing?
sure it helps.
Lion cow?
Lion cow.
You might not have seen this, but right at the beginning we were talking. Well, in fact, we might not even have shown it.
They might have switched off
Yeah.
by
We
then.
might.
I
Well,
don't know.
they go to a Korean doctor, and the Korean doctor, I swear, the Korean doctor said that Chesney's a lion and Krissy's a cow, and they still go back.
We're going back today. 10 o'clock. Yeah. So, yeah, from then on, and that was kind of that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. It was
18 years.
18 years married and 20 years together since we met. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
on the 4th of July.
Moly.
I know.
Yeah.
So I can't quite believe it myself. 3 kids. Nutty.
It's quite crazy actually how time passes. Because I think particularly with you, lots of people still think that you're the same because you haven't really aged. Well, I mean you have aged,
Yeah.
you know, because
He's
showed
not
up-
ravaged by time.
If we showed up,
that's because he's a lion. Do you know what I mean? We're
Exactly.
talking Simba here.
We are.
not Mufasa then.
No.
Okay, I'm
Simba.
I'm the little tiny.
Yeah, because you haven't really aged. A little cup. No, most people I think of you as being the kid in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the kind of curtain hairs and hair
I
and
know,
everything.
because
But
your
I
face hasn't changed really.
don't know. I mean, maybe it's just genes. You know, you'll meet my dad,
It
and
can,
he still looks young.
I can also be, genes and hereditary, but I think it's also down to thoughts and the way you handle stress and things like that. And you're pretty much a good, happy person. You really deal with life
He is
very
quite
well.
happy, but do you know what? I
Yeah.
don't
Of
think
course
I've
I'm
ever
happy.
seen him angry. Oh,
Gonna
what's
get a
Mark?
punch
Mark
in
never
the
talks like that
nose.
with me.
That wasn't sarcastic.
No, I don't think I've ever seen you angry.
No,
I
you
think
haven't.
I've seen you
Would you
kind of
like
like. Was that acting?
Don't push me, Ferguson.
He was like, oh my arm! I'm angry now.
I'm angry
No,
now.
when he's angry, when he's hungry.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you want to see me angry, don't feed me, which is never going to happen in your house.
No,
God
no,
bless you.
I know.
She
People
loves
come
to
in,
feed
I
people.
do.
Yes.
They come in, they get curried up really
That'll
fast.
only get more prominent as you get older, because that's what happens, isn't it? If you like to feed someone, you want to be that kind of old lady that will just, people come in the door and like, here's a curry.
Did you call her an old lady?
Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't mean
was
now.
wondering You did, actually.
I said later,
Call me
I said
an
later
old
years, I
lady.
didn't say
Call
that.
me an old
No.
lady.
Yeah, no.
Oh, all right then.
Well, saying he's a lion.
Yeah.
Just trying to get you to,
Clearly no
push
fear.
me.
No,
Because I wouldn't be that bold. I wouldn't be that bold.
No, it is. that
not
was-
to my face, you wouldn't.
No.
Do you know that happened the other night though? Actually, because we were just sitting down to dinner. There was like 5 of us, maybe 5 of us, and then Ratchford appeared at the door, and then there was suddenly 8.
Oh,
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, hello, everybody.
And
Yeah.
we're hungry.
more food.
Made anything?"
Yeah.
I know. I like being the person.
What you've chatted for 16 minutes.
Oh my
60,
goodness.
I haven't actually
What
asked
we
you.
gonna-
anything.
What are we going to do for the 4 minutes?
Okay, we're doing 4
Questions.
minutes.
Do you
okay.
want any of these Twitter questions?
Yeah.
Oh, is there
Bring
any
'em on.
Twitter
I
question?
don't understand one of them though. It
Oh.
says, ask him what his favourite Berlin ground memory is and worst.
Bowling ground. That's the West Ham.
Yeah,
Ah,
West Ham fan TV.
Soccer.
God, there's so many of those. My favourite was probably when we beat Newcastle 8-1, and Peter Beardsley ended up being in goal.
My parents are Geordies. So next question is, ask him what song he could listen to for 24 hours non-stop.
Oh
What
my God,
song?
nothing. He'd
Isolation.
Go insane.
Isolation by John Lennon. Yeah, I could do that.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
24 hours.
Well, I mean, it would be tough, and I probably wouldn't like it as much at the end of it, but I could probably make it through 24 hours
One of
John
his
Lennon.
biggest pet peeves is, especially if I like a song, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play it again, play it again,
But
play
the
it again,
kids
play
do
it
that
again.
as well in the car.
And he just like,
Yes, because it's always like Katy Perry or Taylor Swift.
what you saying?
Perry's good.
I love Katy Perry. Nothing against Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, or any of those. Kesha, but
Yeah.
but when you
my
have
playlist.
one,
Oh, you like the kids?
yeah, that's her playlist. She's got a playlist on.
Do you know, because the thing that I feel a little bit about though is that, because right now everybody's playing Adele over and over again. And I like Adele, I think she's a very good singer. But it's a lot.
Yeah, when you recognize, especially on the radio, when they have certain slots and they're playing it once an hour all
Yeah.
throughout the day for like a week, just to like get it out there. Like it's too
Heavy
much.
rotation,
Yeah,
they
that
call
is,
it.
yeah, heavy
Yeah.
rotation. Yeah, you'd know.
Did they do that with you?
Oh, I was on
Heavy-
heavy rotation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When you were one and
In my-
only?
in my day.
Oh, bless you. Right, look, we've got some records to review.
Oh, that hurt. That actually did hurt.
No, it didn't. You were acting.
oh.
He's a good actor. Oh, my arm. Right. So the point of these is that I have a lot of vinyl records.
The slits?
Yeah, and I need to get rid of them.
I've never even heard of the
You've
slits.
never heard of the slits? What is wrong with you, man?
He's
Call
too
yourself a
clean
musician.
cut.
Actually, it might have
Yeah,
been when you were
wasn't
still
it?
an embryo. You're quite young, aren't you?
Is this a 70s punk record?
It's not. It's late 70s, early 80s, I would have thought. Let's see if it's on. In the beginning, there was rhythm. You must know that. 1980.
Well, maybe I would know it, but
When were you
I
born?
don't remember it. I was born in 71.
Yeah, 70.
Oh, you were 9.
Yeah, but I was very much into
You wouldn't have been allowed to listen to this.
music at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah
In the
that's
beginning, there was rhythm. Well, anyway, it's staying because I love the
not-
Slits.
I just love the next one
What's
so
it?
much. I can't. I'm beside myself.
What is it?
Nick Berry. Every loser wins.
Oh, yeah. See, now this is when you know that your record collection is eclectic.
You
You
go
have
from
the
the
Slits and Nick Berry
Berry.
with Every Loser Wins. And if you can you put that on at the background?
I'll have a look, yeah.
Yeah. Because Nick Berry was in a soap. It was
EastEnders.
EastEnders. And didn't he sing it in the soap or something like that?
I think he did. Well, I think the video was behind the bar at the pub, the EastEnders pub.
Was
What's
it
it called?
Queen Vic?
Yeah, at the Queen Vic, and he is a big West Ham fan. And
Oh,
I sometimes
is
see him.
he?
Sometimes see him at
Oh,
West
do you
Ham.
know him? Do you know him?
Yeah, I've met him a few times.
Oh.
See, Chris and I were talking about the celebrity hammers. There's an eclectic
Oh, we
mix.
decided that we're gonna
We're
have
gonna do a
like
dinner party.
that. It should be a television show or just a one-off sort of thing of like the Come Dine with Me, and you
I
can get
love
all
Come
of
Dine
his.
With Me.
Oh yeah,
So it's
good.
going to be
Yeah.
me, Ray Winston, Russell Brand, Nick Berry, and Todd Carty.
That would be
There he is.
that would be an awesome. Oh, there you go.
That's going to look
Oh.
Yeah.
What was his character's name? Westy? Yeah, something like that.
No, Westy.
Wixie.
Wixie.
Yay.
Wixie.
Well
Oh.
done.
He was adorable.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was.
adorable, right?
He was.
I don't know what this. Oh, floppy one. Do you remember they used to do?
No.
I think they
Yeah.
were attached to like.
My dad used to have a record pressing plant, so he used to kind of make these kind of things.
No way.
Yeah, I did like summers working at the factory where I used to I did quality control or cleaning up all of the vinyl on the
No way.
factory floor. Yeah.
That's fantastic. And did you listen? Did you steal some to listen
Oh yeah,
to?
I've still got some of the ones I stole from there, and some of the acetates, like the big metal actual things that actually press the vinyl, so
Oh,
you can
wow.
actually play those.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's how they did it. They made like a big.
Yeah,
How
the
did
huge
you
machines.
make a
Well, I
vinyl?
mean, you know, when my dad, this was like in the 80s, so they were all hand pressed things. So they'd come down and,
Wow.
you know, I mean, horrible fumes. I can't, you know, which is awful, hideous, you know.
Yeah.
But then did you make little floppy ones like
yeah,
that?
well, he made all sorts of like, you know, colour discs and photo discs and all sorts of things.
These were. Do you remember there used to be there used to be magazines, young people, and
Yeah.
these were these things made of paper that had information on them, and sometimes there was magazines that
Stories and pictures.
stories and
Yes.
pictures of pop stars and
Did
stuff.
you have to turn them on? Like,
What, the magazines? No, you just
Where's the
opened them
power
up.
button?
No, they were just
Wow.
like that. They didn't speak or anything. The pictures didn't move.
so you couldn't,
No,
couldn't do
but
that.
but sometimes you would get free records
Yeah.
in them.
That's
and
one
I
of
think
them.
that I think that's from maybe Smash Hits or something.
What does it say?
It's orchestral maneuvers.
Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark.
Yeah.
And what's the song?
Swing Shift.
Not one of their biggest hits.
No.
Which is why they were giving it away in Smash
Yeah,
Hits.
we'll keep it there. What's this one? Oh, I don't think I can.
Let me see it.
I love that reaction.
Who did that on purpose, Tweddle?
I don't think we can have that
I
one.
think we'll
So
let that one
one's
go.
going.
Don't
We
know
have to
after.
finish. We have to finish.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Oh, but
I
then
know.
you've got Elvis Costello.
I know, but you're going to the you're going to the doctors. No.
Another minute, go on. You can't end
Love
with
Elvis.
Elvis Costello,
Who's
you
my-
little fool. Do you like Elvis
I
Costello?
love Elvis.
I love,
Love.
Elvis. Yeah,
He's
do
one
you
of my
love Elvis?
all-time-
Elvis as well. Do you like
Love
Elvis
Elvis.
Presley, Elvis Costello?
I have the lovely cutout that you gave me in my studio.
I gave him a life-size cutout of Elvis Presley.
Yeah, and everyone that
Yes.
comes to my studio,
Oh,
Gets photos.
Yes, I am. Right, okay. So we'll keep Elvis Costello.
Elvis.
And these, I did a TV show with them
Is
years
that-
ago.
Bad Boys
They're
Inc?
adorable. Bad Boys Inc. Do you remember them?
yes, I
Oh, they
do
were
remember them.
lovely.
90s band, right?
Yeah.
Well, was it 90s?
Yeah, 90s. Because I
Yeah.
used to do a music-y show thing.
I think my
And they were
friend
in it.
produced this record.
Oh, they're lovely. They were lovely.
No, that's
When-
Ian Levine. It's not the guy I
Yeah.
thought it was. So yeah.
Was it
okay.
Mungo Jerry?
Mungo Jerry? Yeah.
All right, we better go. Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, creatures of internet land, you have been gorgeous. This has been Krissy and Chesney Hawkes, and we will be back again for some other time, and that is a threat. And thanks very much, and see you next week. Acting, bye. Oh, so if you you want to ask a question, I can't guarantee we'll answer it, but I'll try. You could tweet me a question at @LynFairgate, or you can make a comment if you're watching this on the video. And you know what would be awesome? Can you share this? Thanks. All right. Mwah. See you later.